something important to be discussed. This right here is, ooh, that was close, plate of kiwi that I cut up. I'm going to eat this kiwi. You'll see that the skin is still on the kiwi. I need... Where was I? I don't know if you could hear any of that. What I was saying was that this is kiwi. I'm about to eat the kiwi. The skin is still... I have this fucking hair hanging from my finger. The skin is still on the kiwi. If you do not eat kiwi with the skin still on it, you are a coward. The skin is the tastiest part. It's nice and tart and delicious, so don't be a coward. I don't have any viewers right now, so you're going to see this if you watch it on YouTube. Let's see if I can get some of my friends to watch me. Alright, so let's just take a look at the list. I don't think I've changed anything from last time. Yeah, I don't think I've changed anything. So, yeah, this fucking shit would load. Hold on a sec. Alright. So I don't think the list has changed much since the last time I streamed. Yeah, pretty sure it's exactly the same. It's the Draw 4 Doomsday list I've been playing. Got Consigned to Oblivion in the sideboard instead of like by force, so I can actually try to beat Gaddock Teague in game 1. Got the sideboard discard, got multiple tendrils. You know, the usual for me. So, lately I've been thinking I might try going back to 4 Cabal Roots instead of Cabal Root and 3 in the Reign of Filth. But, you know, doesn't matter that much. My wife is texting me. What does she want? Okay. So, maybe I'm gonna get warmed up a little bit, and I'm gonna let some viewers come in. If I think one of my friends said he was gonna watch, so I'll have at least one viewer. Yay! So I'm gonna join a quick practice game here. So I'm not flying fucking completely cold. Using the die roll. This hand looks alright. Definitely, first cantrip's probably going to need more land. I'll be looking for rituals as well. Opponent mold, so that's kind of good. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. Good thing this is only a practice game, am I right? I just got fucking obliterated right now. Thoughtseize, sure. I probably, honestly, am going to throw that LED away. Unless they take it. Yo, what up, Steve? I'm just playing a little practice game for warm-up while I wait for some of you to... I remember when you kicked Caleb's ass at Legacy last night. I feel like I won more games against you than Caleb did. There's probably a bit of a lag. I mean, unless I'm dropping frames, if it's like, a few seconds, 10 seconds behind, that's probably pretty normal. So what the fuck did they take? They took my LED. Okay. Kind of expected that. I'm probably just gonna fucking quit. This matchup is so bad. And they can't fucking, yeah, alright. Fuck practice. Let's go play a league. The Black-Red Reanimator matchup is, like, almost unwinnable. So my last league, I went a cool 2-3. Wasn't great. I did beat Lewis CBR, though. And I played against the same Death Shadow player 2 times and beat him 1 time, not the other time. But anyway, let's just fucking... Oh, and in White Faces, their deck, it was like this super sick, spicy fucking Dark Ritual, Entomb, Phoenix, whatever, Arclight Phoenix pile. It was sick. And it obliterated me. I got Cabal Therapied like a billion times. Alright, anyway, fucking jump in there. Let's do this shit. Apparently this time of day is when all the jerk-off decks are playing. Is what I've heard. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this guy plays Miracles almost exclusively. I could be wrong. This hand looks pretty good, though, so I'm going to keep it. I'm on the play, so it gives me a little leeway. I think I need to finish chewing. I'm going to start off with the bauble here, see what we're up against. If they're Miracles, I don't really... It's probably Miracles. I don't really feel like I want to direct our Thoughtseize on turn 1 anyway. Let me think. I'm just going to crack this, I think. Get the extra card in my hand. Lotus Petal is a decent draw. Yeah, I'll go for Brainstorm here. Excuse me. I think I want to put back this Brainstorm since I don't have another fetch land to go with it. And maybe the land. And then I'm going to crack that. Probably grab Badlands and then Thoughtseize. And hopefully there's not like a counterbalancer or something. Alright, so Brainstorm. So they might be protecting a counterbalance here. So I'm definitely taking the Force. Part of me wants to kind of just jam because, like, I know they don't have anything. My life total isn't going to matter all that much here. So, like, I could Lotus Petal Ritual Contract, but that's only going to be +1 card. The problem is that if they slam Counterbalance, a Counterbalance would be hard to beat. But on the other hand, I would have to draw really, really well. I think I'm going to just pass the turn. But probably there's going to be a counterbalance next turn. That would be my guess. Maybe there's... Oh, no counterbalance. Maybe there's some incentive to, Huh. To Thoughtseize on turn 1, just so they wouldn't have the, I'm gonna take that Dark Writ. So they're probably gonna Brainstorm end step here. Oh, maybe it's gonna be Accumulated Knowledge. It's possible they hit a second AK on top. Now the Brainstorm. Interesting. Important. Okay. I wonder if they wanted to shuffle. Yep. And a Wasteland. Okay, so that's not quite what I was expecting. That definitely makes it a lot more likely that it's not Miracles. It's probably Stoneblade. And a Doomsday. Interesting. I mean, if they don't have Force of Will, I just win here. So, and even if they do have Force of Will, I can try and string something together because, looks like they don't have it. Let me think. So I can see what they do have, theoretically. The last card isn't going to matter. 4, 5, 6, yep. Okay. Is there anything that matters to hide on the bottom? Maybe the last Infernal Contract. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I guess this puts me dead to a daze, so maybe it's not worth it to put the Duress in there. I was thinking I could see what was in their hand, but I don't want to die to a random daze, so... Alright, so Contract's on the bottom, and then the other 4. And then... It doesn't look like there's going to be a random daze here, but... Might as well play around it if I can. Alright. So, how to sideboard in this matchup? This matchup is a little tough because sometimes they have shit like Ethersworn Canonist, and it's hard to fit like a bunch of answers to cards like that. And still like have enough discard to be able to fight through all the extra counter magic. So I think what I want to do is bring in Infernal Contract for Preordain, and then probably bring in the Empties. Empty can suck a little bit because of Stoneforge Mystic into Batterskull. Can stabilize against an Empty the Horns. But a quick empty is also like a decent way to get under things like a random Ethersworn Canonist or some of their soft counter magic. Naturally drawn empty is good against Force of Will. So like, I think it's okay. And I'm going to cut Reign of Filth and probably... I could consider cutting a Burning Wish here. I don't think I want to. I could go down to 2 Doomsday, and that might actually be the best thing to do. Although Doomsday is pretty good in this matchup, theoretically. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try cutting a Doomsday, and I'll submit that. may also, like, they obviously can see all the cards in my deck when I Doomsday, so they may see the Burning Wishes and kind of clue in to empty the Warrens. And they might have brought in some board wipes or something like that, but... Huh. I think this hand is fine. So I'm going to keep. I'm going to maybe try and be a little more wary of Wasteland this time. But this hand can't really afford to play around it that much. Tendrils is not the best draw here. I probably should have played the Tarn instead of the Delta. But I'm just going to get a Sea and Ponder. I got enough land. Like, a lot of Stoneblade decks don't play the full 4 Wastelands. Those are decent draws. I kind of want, like, all of those cards. So obviously, interesting. I didn't see Thoughtseize. Okay. I mean, Thoughtseize is a little annoying, but I got multiple business spells in my hand. I might just see them take Tendrils and follow up with Surgical. I'll be interested to see what they take, though. I don't think I even saw Underground Sea last game, so I was expecting just playing blue-white. But that's good to know that they have a discard. So what did they take? They took the Burning Wish. Okay. And that's kind of, like, fine, I guess. I'm just going to pass. I want that Ponder that was on top of my deck. Brainstorm? Yep. So obviously if they have another discard spell here, that would suck a little. Meddling Mage? Search for Azcanta. Okay. It's hard to know what the rest of their hand... Another Thoughtseize. Fuck. Alright, so this is probably going to take the contract. It's a little annoying. They took the LED. Interesting. Well, I definitely would rather have the contract in this position, so that's kind of good, I guess. I'll Ponder here. It does make me wonder... Ooh, that's pretty good. The second contract is a good draw. So I'm going to pass again, and next turn I'm going to probably try and make a move. Because that way, if the first contract gets countered, I'll still have the second. What is this going to be? AK, sure. Trying to get up to 7 cards to flip the Azcanta. Not that that will be that great, because they won't be able to actually use it this turn, but let's see if they do much. So, what's this? Mentor. Okay. I guess I'm going to try and win on my turn. I think my chances are pretty reasonable. I don't, like, barring Surgical Extraction, I don't really know what they could have. I mean, like, and like, or a random, you know, fucking Mindbreak Trap or something stupid like that. So let me think here. I guess I'm just starting with Dark Ritual Contract. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have anything. Alright, they're gonna die. Can I play a land, or did I already play a land? Nope, I can play a land. Sick. They're so fucking dead. Crack that. Grab that. Then we'll go ritual. Oh, I gotta pay another one. Ritual. I guess here I contract again. Yep, super duper dead. I'll take that card, whatever it is. Okay. Fuck your stone blade. Alright. Let's get another one going here. What up, my other two new viewers? I don't know when you joined, but I hope you're in time to see me draw 8 cards in my opponent's scoop. Still fucking waiting. Beef on Leb. Beef on him. Beef on Leb. Oh shit. I didn't know who that was, but. What up? I barely know you. Jake. That guy was a trophy. Yeah, I know. And he fucking ate my shit. I actually, my record against the top few people in the trophy board is very strong, and my record against, like, random chumps is fucking abysmal. Like, I just beat this guy. I fucking beat Lewis CBR last league I played. Back before the pro ban, I beat Orem a couple times. Oh, here we go. But then I'll play against some random fucking asshole, and they'll, like this. I bet this person's never won anything in their life, and they're gonna make me look like a fucking chump. All right, let's see. This hand's all right. If I can find something a little bit more mana, I can make goblins pretty quick. So that's gonna be the game plan here. Grab an Underground Sea and Ponder. Another LED. Interesting. Well, so that puts me in an interesting kind of spot. I'm going to bottom this Doomsday. Actually, the LED is really good because this will let me make goblins next turn. So, hopefully they're playing a deck that doesn't do much. Alright, so this is probably goblins, which means I may actually not want to make my own goblins, because like 10 goblins is potentially too few. Thinking here. I think I want to ponder. So if I can find another land, then I can play the bauble, and then next turn I can win with Doomsday. Not another land. That's annoying. I'm gonna just shuffle. Land. Yeah, baby. Alright, so I'm gonna get a basic here, because I don't want to get wastelanded. I'm gonna grab the basic island. The Lotus Petal in my hand is going to give me a second mana, even if they wasteland or port me. Hopefully this isn't some fucking surprise. I mean, surprise factor definitely helps against Doomsday, like or playing as Doomsday, because like people don't know what to take with their discard and stuff. Yeah, so there's the wasteland. So I'm real glad I found that second land, but I should just win here. I will be very surprised if I don't just win here. See what I draw for turn. Oh, I Doomsday. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, alright. So, barring any incidents, I should be good to go here. Even a lightning bolt is not going to be enough to kill me. And goblins usually doesn't play bolt, so... Crack this for black. Grab Doomsday. And then we'll set up the old kill. Contract. Pedal. Writ. Tendrils. Nothing too crazy. Super basic. This is going to give it to him for exactly 20. Just make sure those are in the right order. Crack for black. Not going to target anything. There's no need. Cast contract. And now, unless they have main deck mindbreak traps or something, it should be dead. Okay. Easy peasy. So, goblins. The issue with goblins is that there's a lot of variation in deck lists. Some of them play a white splash for Thalia. Some of them play things like Chalice and Thorn of Amethyst. Some of them have been playing Discard and Surgicals as their combo hate. So, what I like to do is cut the duresses. 2, 3 or 4 duresses. Sometimes not all of them. And bring in my bounce spells. Because, like, you want a little bit of discard, because once in a while they have, like, mindbreak traps or something. Some people are assholes. Thoughtseize will hit Thalia and goblins, if their creatures matter. Basically, Thoughtseize will hit, on turn 1, will hit anything that they might bring in. The bounce spells will hit anything else they can play, and sometimes Echoing Truth and Chain of Vapor can be used as, like, mini storm engines if you, like, bounce your own Lion's Eye Diamonds, so they're not, like, completely horrible. The only real question is whether I want to go, like I could cut the Echoing Truth or the Chain and play Cabal Therapy as the 4th discard spell, but I don't think Cabal Therapy is good here because the hate they might have is so varied that a Blind Therapy on turn 1 is fucking awful, so I'm just going to submit that. That usually works alright against goblins. And that's a turn 2 kill. So I'm just going to keep. And just hope that they can't do much against me. So Lackey is fine. If I draw a Dart, or if I draw a Lotus Petal, it's a turn 1 kill. Okay, that was a really good land to draw because now I can avoid Wasteland and Port. If they have a Chalice or something on this turn, that sucks. But hopefully they just don't. Another thing that could suck is a red Elemental Blast. Pile Driver. I'm hoping they just play something. Port. Okay, so they're gonna... Oh. Ah, fuck me. Alright. That's annoying. So Port plus Thorn is gonna be a real problem. Oh, I drew the Echoing Truth. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. There's a good draw there. I am gonna need some more lands. But I might still have a shot in this game. Ah, fuck. Alright, Mana Denial might be a little too much. I need to draw some lands here. War Marshal's not... Well, actually, War Marshal could be a bit of a problem. Because that pile driver is going to get real big real quick. Land, come on, more land. Fetch land. Porting me. I guess I fetch a basic... Grab my basic island. Fetch land. Not a fetch land. Huh. Well, I guess I'm just passing here. But unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose this one. Yeah, alright, I'm just going to concede. So, with that level of Mana Denial, I wasn't going to be able to draw enough lands to beat the Thorn before they just killed me. So I'm going to bring in... Well... I could cut a Preordain here to bring in the Consign. Cut Burning Wish to bring in Consign. You know, since I'm not wishing for... Actually, that might be alright. I'm not really going to be wishing for Empty in this matchup because it's, it doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. Like, they can put enough bodies on board to stop and empty the warrens. That's small, like, you know, not fast enough or too small. Interesting. 10 goblins on turn 1. Actually, I can do more than 10 goblins. So I can play Island, Brainstorm the Burning Wish back into my deck, and then Ponder. So I can make 14 goblins on turn 1. That might be enough. And that's probably... Like, on turn 1, it's probably enough. And I don't want to die to... I don't want to get stuck under a Thorn. So, I'm going to go for it. And if I draw, like, more things like Lotus Petals... which I didn't, but that's fine. Let me think here. So I'm going to put... It doesn't really matter what I put back, because I'm going to lose my whole hand. So I'm just going to put back both Burning Wishes, so there's no way I can screw up the order. And then hold priority, Preordain, make red. Top, Burning Wish, and it's interesting that I just talked about how Empty the Warrens isn't that great in this matchup, and I'm going for it anyway. But I'm thinking that if they kept a Mana Denial hand with Thorn and stuff, that this many goblins has a reasonable shot at getting me there, since it's turn 1 on the play. And probably they didn't bring in any board wipes. Yeah, this looks like a hand where they were banking on that turn 2 Thorn. Especially considering that they mulligan. So hopefully they will draw for turn and concede. Yep. Alright. Get another one going. Just gotta win one more. One more to cash the league. That's what I'm focused on right now. Then I won't feel awful about myself. I'm down to 3 viewers. I'd been up at 4 for a while. Who fucking thought they could leave? You have the gall to stop watching me. I'm gonna slap at a base. Yeah, let's see. So technically, you should have put back Burning Wish Cantrip, right? Since if they did have something, I mean, probably that would have been like strictly speaking a little bit better. But if I'm being honest with myself, my chances of rebuilding are like almost zero because they probably would have had Thorn or they would have started porting me or something. So it's like, they're not gonna keep a hand that doesn't do anything. Um, so 14 goblins didn't get there. I wasn't getting there. Ugh, won the roll again. This hand is pretty alright. I'm gonna keep. Depending on what I draw next turn, I could potentially win on turn 2. Like, a Lion's Eye Diamond would definitely get me there on turn 2. I'm gonna start with a Swamp and Thoughtseize here. So that I don't get fucked by something like a Thalia. So, get that shit out of here. So there are a number of draws that could win me the game on turn 2 here. But at least I can play around Wasteland pretty well. Fucking called shot. Alright. Running hot tonight, boys. Let's see. Just fucking give it to him. And I ain't gonna be doing anything fancy here. Just a normal ass pile. Dark red. So this looks like 4-color loam. Potentially punishing Maverick. A little hard to tell. Alright, so that hand, or that 5 cards is correct. Tendrils on bottom. These ones don't matter. And then contract on top. Although I suppose with this hand, contract just needs to be in the top 3 cards. What you doing? I hope they're salting out at me in chat or something. That'd be sick. Make some black. Yeah, you're right. 1%'s not 0. That's fair. I guess it's like, you could say that I'm not super interested in expending extra brain power to find the best play when it's, my chances of winning are just 1%. So something to watch out for in this matchup is that you can die to Punishing Fire if your life total goes too low. And that's really, really embarrassing. And you definitely don't want to do that. But it probably won't happen, and it certainly won't happen when they only have 1 land, so. There we go. Alright, super easy. Let's see. So in this matchup, I'm basically thinking... So, usually how I sideboard in this matchup is I cut my duresses and bring in bounce. I want to try something a little bit different. The way Bryant Cook sideboards in the Epic Storm, for these kinds of decks is he has placed fewer cantrips, so he cuts some ponders. I think he usually cuts like 2 ponder, 2 discard for bounce. With the idea being that like they're a Chalice deck and you're not going to have time to cast all of your cantrips. So By the same token, I'm thinking I might try something like that. So instead of taking out all my duresses, which could hit a chalice, although on the draw, maybe it doesn't matter all that much. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to cut 1 preordain and 3 duresses. I'll just split the difference a little bit, and then I'm going to bring in all my bounce spells. I suppose I could bring in the consign. I wonder if it's worth it to have that in the board or in the main. It's probably better in the main. So 1 more card out. What do I want to cut? I guess I could just cut the duress. Maybe I just talk out my ass. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. This hand looks okay. It's got a bounce spell. It might eat a little shit to a chalice on 1, but it has fetch lands, so I can just leave them uncracked to avoid dying to... Oh, interesting. Exploration. This is not quite what I thought it was, I'll admit. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm playing against. So. Needle. I wonder what they're going to needle. Could be a fetch land. It might just be Polluted Delta. They might be bad and put it on Lion's Eye Diamond. Please be Lion's Eye Diamond. Alright. Here is where we learn a lesson. Or where this person might learn a lesson. Is that Lion's Eye Diamond is a mana ability. And you can't needle a mana ability. So, this is looking pretty decent. I got bounce spells for whatever lock pieces they play. I can basically just try and sit here, basically, until I have something to do. Alright, so they... no other card, okay. So, oh, interesting. Interesting. Can I win here? So if I go Dark Grit, Doomsday, Brainstorm into, say... no, I think I'm short on... a win here. I think I'm short on mana for a win. Dark Ritual, Doomsday, Brainstorm, drawing, like... Because if I drew, like... Well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9... Maybe it could work. So if I draw Petal, Ritual, LED. So if my pile is Petal, Ritual, LED, 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 and then I Brainstorm, and I draw Petal, Ritual, LED, put back Burning Wish in another card, and then I Petal, Ritual, Contract, cracking LED for red, and I'll draw Burning Wish, random card, LED, LED, and then I can cast Burning Wish off the floating red for Tendrils, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So, barring, like a silence or something fucking stupid like that, I should be okay, but it seems like they're F6 here. And the real joy of this is that I get to cast and crack 3 Lion's Eye Diamonds when they have the Petal out. So that's that one was a bit of a thinker, but I think this should be fine. Brainstorm. I'll put back Burning Wish and Chain. And then I go Lotus Petal. Crack for black. Dark red. What are you doing? Okay. LED. Whole priority. Make red. If I get silenced or something here, that'd be annoying. Surgical would also be annoying because surgical on LED would kill me. No surgical on LED. Okay. So, LED. And even if they can somehow kill my LED. Oh, they're wondering why I could crack the LED. That's why they paused. Well, I'm gonna do it 2 more times for good measure. And now, barring my break trap, they're dead. Tendrils. And that's game. Theoretically. Oh, yeah. Who's my one viewer left? You're the real MVP. Where'd my homies go? Y'all fucking left on me. Alright, so I cashed the league. That's a great fucking start. Okay, good start. Let's play another one. Hopefully the wheels don't come off. Hey, what up? 603 Les. 603 Les. Not that that's a bad thing. Guess what? I got kiwi stuck in my mouth holes. Maybe it's time to play the song of my people again. Usually I wait till the 2-minute mark, but... Oh, man. Oh, well. Alright. Another name I don't recognize. Huh. This hand's bad. If either of these lands made blue, it's good. But it's not. Because they don't. Oh, fuck! Oh my god. That's it. That's where the wheels come off. Shit. I kept the fucking hand. Oh no. And they're playing a blue deck too. I'm so fucking dead. Come on, draw blue land. Blue land. Ah, shit. Alright. I'm just gonna play the swamp and pass. I'm not gonna duress just yet. Because I'm not even, close to going off. So, if I duress and see a bunch of counter spells, it's just going to give them time to do something. This is probably like Sneak and Show. At least if I can make them think I'm Reanimator for a while, they'll be a little more hesitant about just slapping down a fucking Show and Tell. Hopefully. Oh, okay, it's Delver. So, this hand could maybe still be Delver. If I can draw a blue mana source. Brainstorm, yep. So I'm not in an awful spot here. Hopefully this is just blue-red Delver. Excuse me. Because blue-red Delver is not such a bad matchup. Yeah. I might be in trouble soon. No second land? There's the second land. Okay. Our third land. Can't even fucking count. Okay. Oh, boy. So, I can't afford to play around Stifle here. So I'm just going to fucking send it. And if they had the Stifle, they had a Stifle. But they didn't have a Stifle. So having my basics is pretty good. So, I think I'm going to take these. I'm going to need that extra land to have a shot at making red to make, like, Empty the Warrens or something. Okay, so it's Grixis Delver. I'm not quite out of this game yet, at least, but there's definitely... I'm definitely not in a great spot. What is this? Pyromancer? Yep. Okay, well, that's gonna severely limit the number of turns I have. It also is gonna make Empty the Warrens really bad. So I'm gonna shuffle. Great. Alright, I'm just gonna pass again. I'm not really gonna get more than one or maybe two more turns. Even two is a long shot, actually, because they're going to hit me for 5 here, and then they could bolt. So, yeah, I'm not going to get another turn. I guess I'm going to crack this right now. Stifle? There's a Stifle. Alright. And I know they still have the Lightning Bolt, so the draw 4 is off the table. Another Duress. This Brainstorm's going to have to hit real good. Burning Wish. Okay. So, let me think here. I want one of these lands, I think. I think I want the Underground Sea. And then... maybe I can't even afford to have the lands. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I'm going to be a 1 short unless they give me a spell. Let me think here. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to keep a land. Hopefully they let the ritual resolve. If possible, if they have like Stifle and Daze left, that they just don't. Days. Yeah. So I'm just dead. Alright. Because I can't make red for the LED, or for the Burning Wish there. That wasn't a great spot for me. Because, in part because I kept that wrong hand and sat on my fucking hands for a while. So, in this matchup, you want your extra Empty the Warrens, and you want to cut at least 1 Doomsday, probably 2 Doomsdays. It's very mana intensive, and, Lightning Bolt makes putting your life total down very low kind of shitty. So, and then I'm bringing in the extra discard spell at this expense of a Preordain. I could consider cutting a Burning Wish, but I don't think I want to do that. I think this hand sucks. Vulnerable to Wasteland doesn't really do much, so I'm just gonna maul. This hand sucks even more. So this is where the wheels come off. So what I'm hoping for in a 5-card hand is like Petal Petal LED Burning Wish. That's the ideal 5-card hand. Just make a fucking fuckload. Try and make a bunch of goblins. Hope it gets there. This is an unideal 5-card hand, but I have to keep it. It doesn't matter what the card on top does because it's just going to get shuffled away anyway. Interesting. So I need to fade Wasteland for a few turns, probably. Oh boy. I'm pretty good at calling my fucking shots. Alright, so I'm gonna sit on my fucking thumb for another couple turns here. In that last game, it's possible that I should have kept a land in hand and basically assumed that they were going to have counter magic to help my storm count. That's probably, strictly speaking, the right play. And that way I'd have another black mana to be able to pay for a daze. Oh, and a Force of Will, that's fun. This ain't looking too hot. That ain't a land. Alright, so the issue here is that even if I do find a land, they're probably going to aggressively counter my cantrips. So I'll be hard-pressed to find another land. So hopefully I can win my 5th match. A 4-1 would feel good. They discarded Gurmag Angler. I guess they're not going to need that. Alright, so here's where I get fucking stifled. Oh, no stifle. I wonder if they have another Wasteland. I mean, they definitely have counter spells, so I'm imagining they're going to aggressively counter my cantrips here, since they must have plenty. Of counters. Like, they haven't played anything. They haven't even played lands. They got 7 fucking cards in their hand. Like, it's got to be all counter spells. But if I can find another land and maybe like Lotus Petal or something, I could try and think about busting through, like trying to make goblins here. Oh, there's another land and a Dark Rit. I mean, that's pretty good. Those are the kind of cards I want. The problem is that I'm going to be on a quick clock anyway from the insect, and I might not even be able to race. And if I get Wastelanded here, I'm screwed. Because they could even be holding back Wasteland. It doesn't do anything for them, you know? Let me think. So what are they going to discard? Another Gurmag Angler. Yeah, I guess they're not casting those anytime soon. Alright, so if 10 goblins got through, the insect puts me to 6. Might stay back on blocking duty. It would put me to 6, and then it would... Well, actually, they probably have enough counter magic where they could counter a few copies of the goblins. So... Huh. Let's see if this gets stifled. This might just get stifled. Alright. So that's game. Let's play another one. So that was a little rough, but at least I cashed the league. That's nice, you know. That lets me be a little more relaxed for this last game. Caleb, I assume it's still you sticking around. Thanks for sticking around. You the real MVP. I'll give you a rim job next time I see you. See you Sunday, right? Sunday rim job? Yeah, buddy. The old Sunday fun day. Rimmy. The old rimmer. Yeah, baby. Give you the rimmer. Stage 1. Taking a long time. Usually, if I pull this out, that's when they start fucking pairing me. See, that's all it takes. Here we go. Yeah, we're trying for the 4-1. 4-1 would feel real good. The fucking button on my jeans is like digging into my Oh, this fucking asshole again. Alright, well, I beat him last time. This hand sucks. Oof. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep this, actually, because I don't really want to go to 5. Like, there's no guarantee that a 5 is gonna be better. And with this hand, I can play around their wasteland, I can make my land drops, and basically just try and draw out of it. I wonder if this is like the Joe Lissette Legends deck. It's like blue-white control, it's not quite. Miracle's not quite. Stoneblade. Important, okay. And shuffled again. It's weird that they're shuffling so much, like, I don't know. Maybe the deck sucks. A Doomsday is a pretty good draw, though. Let me think. I think I'm going to fetch a basic swamp and spend my Thoughtseize. Brainstorm. Spell Pierce, okay. So Doomsday was a pretty good kill. I mean, it's a pretty good draw. I wonder if this deck doesn't actually have black cards in the main deck. I wonder if it's only in the sideboard. Oh shit. Let me fucking hit that. Yeah, I don't think this is the deck they're playing. Cause didn't I see frickin' Thoughtseize last time? Well, thanks for the fucking link anyway. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Another fucking land. Alright. Just gonna play out my lands. It's possible that I can make a pass the turn pile. Although I don't want to get portented. That would be annoying. So that might be off the table. Pretty. I mean, there might come a point where it's the right play to try, but yeah. So there's the Underground Sea. Let me think here. I'm gonna crack this. I'm gonna go grab one of my Underground Seas. Just try and thin the deck a little bit. I'm sure the hand's chock full of fucking counter magic. Alright, Ponder's a good draw. I'm going to cast it. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. Burning Wish is decent too. I probably should have drawn the Burning Wish instead of the Petal there. But I'm getting to the point now where I could consider casting Doomsday as like a bait spell. And then trying to like Duress and Burning Wish for empty and all in one turn. Wasteland, sure. Okay. That's fine, I got plenty of fucking lands. So I think the next card down was a land, if I remember correctly. Snap. They're gonna fucking snap, snap AK probably. Oh, snap Brainstorm. They don't have enough mana for snap AK. That's fine. Trying to stock up. I do wonder if, I mean, if he slams a Mentor, like, my Empty the Warrens plan is going to become a lot weaker. So, that's something to be aware of. It's also possible that if I cast Doomsday, it just resolves and I'm in fucking nightmare mode. You think that's the list? Alright, let's fucking take a look. Hold on. Not doing anything. Went 5-1 in this challenge. I mean, so the only issue with this list is that there's a fucking underground sea on the field right now, and that list doesn't have any underground seas, so it's not quite this list. I'm guessing it's something somewhat close to this, but probably no back to basics, because there's probably... Oh, and also, I saw Wasteland. It's probably just like Esper Mentor, like an Esper Stoneblade-ish Mentor deck. Thoughtseizes might just be Splash 4 on the sideboard, but I don't think that's quite the list. I think you're wrong. So, nice try, Caleb, but fucking suck my dick. How about that? Alright. Crack this again. I'm going to go get my Underground Sea. And I'm going to crack this one and go grab the Badlands. So now I could hardcast a Doomsday. Duress. Another Duress. I wish I had another black mana. But I'm just going to fetch. Grab a Valk. Duress. Huh. AK Force Ponder. So I'm going to take the Force. Huh. I wonder if it's right to Burning Wish here. As a bait spell instead. Like, they might just let it resolve. Because it's like I just Duressed and Burning Wish into a Force of Will that I did. Or, well, I guess I took the Force of Will, right? Did I take the Force of Will? Yeah. So, like, now the real question is, what do I get? One option is Past in Flames, although I don't really have any mana, like any rituals or anything. Contract is probably my best bet here. So I'm going to grab the Contract, I think. and then pass. There's the AK. Man, 3 fucking cards, and then probably gonna see a snap AK next turn, which is disgusting. And it actually makes my duress pretty bad. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna have to restart Magic Online here. That's usually what that means. Let's try again. Life-sized Velociraptor. Fuck. Fuck Magic Online. I'm just gonna buy a life-sized Velociraptor. I thought I heard a fly buzzing around my room, but it's just my messy-ass desk with some papers rubbing against the wall. Now, I thought maybe I saw this chat window pop up. Show chat. Hey again. Oh, yeah. I ain't talking to you, bitch. JK. Alright, so I'm going to be in a little bit of an interesting spot here. Brainstorm. I think I just fucking windmill slammed this Infernal Contract. I'm not totally sure. Actually, maybe it's better to do the Doomsday. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking hardcast this Doomsday. So the issue here, like, I'm behind. So I'm not in a good spot. They've drawn way too many cards. They fucking got shit going on. My life total's getting low. If I cut it in half now, I'm going to go to 5. The second Snapcaster is going to come out and put me to 1. So I'm basically banking on this Doomsday getting countered. And it's very possible that they just go snap Spell Pierce here. Just a normal Spell Pierce. Okay. I will not be paying for Spell Pierce. So... Oh, there is a fucking fly. Where are you, you rat bastard? Oh, shit! I almost broke my light. Got it. Alright. He dead. Why did I let them do that? Why did I let them counter my Doomsday? Because I didn't want the Doomsday to resolve. Like, if that Doomsday resolved, I probably lose the game. The trick is making them think that if I resolve, I might win the game. The reason I probably lose is because the Snapcaster comes down, and they attack on their turn and put me to 1. Like, I couldn't win that turn. So, I would have been trying to do, like, a pass a turn shitfest. So, another fucking flashback AK. Draw a billion fucking cards. So, unless they just don't have anything. Like, unless the draws were abysmal. Alright, so, I'm just going to concede. This is an interesting list. I mean, it kind of just... Maybe it's just Esper Miracles. Alright. I'm going to treat this like it's like Esper Miracles. I'm going to bring in the empties. I'm going to bring in... I think I want this extra therapy. Probably the contract, so I'm just going to cut Preordains, I think. And then... maybe a Doomsday. Yeah, we'll try that. Fuck it. Guess I'd love to play first. Huh. This hand's not spectacular, but I don't think a random 6 is going to be better. So I'm going to keep. Alright, and let's start with a Ponder. Those are good cards. I want all of them. So I'm thinking at this point, I'm probably looking at trying to actually Burning Wish for Empty the Warrens. And use Doomsday as like a bait spell if possible. So no shuffle that time. Alright. So I'm just going to pass here. I'm going to Brainstorm on their end step because if there's a... if they try and counter it, I might, you know, get lucky if they try and counter it and spend a counter. This could just be counterbalance, not a counterbalance. This might, the underground sleep makes me think I'm going to get thought seized, in which case I probably want to Brainstorm anyway to hide something. I'm just not sure what I'd hide. Alright, so end of turn, Brainstorm. No Spell Pierce. Okay. I mean, those are good cards. Like, that was a pretty ideal draw here. So, play the Volk, crack this. So I'm hoping they don't have more than one hard counter, is where I'm at right now. And I'm just gonna fucking jam. They're thinking real hard about whether or not to counter this. I wonder if I could string... Okay, so there's the force. Oh, no force. Interesting. But they have the force. Huh. They basically flash me the Force of Will by paying the life, right? It's a weird play. I wonder what I should do. So, like, one option is to try and assemble some kind of convoluted pass the turn pile. I wonder. I think I want to try something. I'm thinking a pile like this. Like, I was really hoping they would just counter that Doomsday. That's not good enough because it doesn't. Alright. So that's going to be my pile. Might look a little weird. But, there's a method to my madness here. I don't know if it's actually, going to work well, but I'm going to give it a try. So, I'm thinking here, this might just get countered, which would be annoying. Oh, it didn't. So, I'm just gonna, this is probably gonna get countered, but I'm just gonna pretend like I'm going for the draw 4. And then maybe we'll hold out for the draw 4, and then I'll just make empty, and then the, fluster. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that get countered. I mean, I'll pay the mana because I got this mana floating, but I'm not going to pay anymore. So I'm probably dead. And that's the danger of trying to use Doomsday as a bait spell. Is that if they call your bluff, you can really fuck yourself up. Surgical and Burning Wish. That's game. Alright. Well, that's fine. I've got another league and a treasure chest, so. Only idiots would do that. Only idiots would do what? Counter my Doomsday? I mean, let's be honest. Like, I was playing against the trophy leader there. Like, they're a good player. I was definitely behind in that game. Although, to be totally honest, I thought I was in the first game. But I guess I wasn't. Beta Doomsday. Only an idiot would do that. Beta Doomsday. No, it works a lot of the time, Steve. I mean, I know you're, like, a fat, sour bastard, but it works a lot of the time because people think if Doomsday resolves, they're going to lose. So, But hey, I got I got the fucking the free league out of it, more or less, and should I crack that treasure chest, or should I? What are treasure chests going for these days? Anybody know? If it's like 2 ticks, I'm probably just gonna crack it. Yeah, people, what do you mean it's weird I got prize? I went 3-2. I won my first 3 matches, and then the wheels fucking came off. Yeah, I'll just crack it. That's the most fun thing to do. If I got, if I had gone 4-1 and I got, more, chests, I would probably try and sell them to a bot for tickets so that I could try and fund another league, but 275 is not... No, my win rate is like, on my spreadsheet, is like 60-ish, like low 60%. So a 3-2 is right around where I should be at. So yeah, I'm gonna open this. Hopefully I'll get something that's expensive, but I probably won't. Play points isn't so bad though, and some fucking trash. What the fuck is this? Octopus Umbra? Alright, so play points isn't so bad. I'm gonna go spend those play points in some queues. Fuck your spreadsheet, Steve. Um, should I go spend those 40 play points in some queues? Nah, fuck that. I got some time to kill, so I'm gonna play Nourishing Lich in the practice room. I don't have enough time to, the minute I get in a league, I shit my pants. Did I just shit my fucking pants, Steve? Did it look like I shit my fucking pants? No. There's your answer. I fucking rattled off 3 wins right in a row, and then the wheels came off. It's not the minute I get in a league. It's like a couple matches into a league, I shit my pants. I mean, this hand has like half the combo, so that's a keep. I guess 2/3 of the combo since it's a 3-card combo. You know, you may won 4 leagues, Steve. I very rarely won 4 leagues. Like 2-3 is probably a lot more accurate for me. I don't know what this person's playing. 85% 3-2 league boy. Yeah, but what's the other? That's the 25%. I mean, 15%. Is that all the 05s? Pretty sure that if 85% of the time you 3-2'd and 15% of the time you 05, you still have a sub 50% win rate. So, you know, I'm actually going to hang on to that. I'm not going to brainstorm right now because, like, it's real unlikely that I just go off. I suppose if I brainstormed into, like, a Dark Ritual and a Lich, I could go off, but it's pretty unlikely. I'd rather hold the brainstorm to try and play around some discard or something. Oh yeah, it's garbage decks in the practice room. I mean, I play a fair amount in the practice room. It's actually just because like getting the reps is good, and the you play against some whack ass decks sometimes, but the level of play on average is like pretty close to what it is in. This person is playing blue black Omnitel, I believe. Uh, yeah, the level of play is like pretty close to what you see in the leagues. Like maybe a couple percentage points lower on average, but like somebody fucking needled my lion's eye diamond in the league. Like you can't say it's all good players in the league. All right, that hand's not great. I'm gonna put back that, and I'm gonna crack this. I'm gonna grab my other underground. See, I don't think my opponent has wastelands or anything. I'm gonna grab basic swamp now because I don't have any more blue sources left. Preordain, hope to find the Lich. I'm gonna bottom both of those. Dark Rit, okay. I suppose if they show until I can slap in a fucking fat ass worm. Yeah, definitely show and tell. Thoughtseize is a decent draw. I'm gonna fire this off right now because Like, if they have combo pieces in hand, I want to get the combo pieces. I need to get this fucking kiwi out of my wisdom tooth hole. Show and tell, omniscience, intuition. I guess I take the intuition, right? Like, obviously, show and tell is not what I'm going to take. I don't want to take omniscience because they could just intuition for, like, another omniscience or Emrakul or something. So, show and tell omniscience doesn't do anything if they don't have any other cards, so... So I'm basically just hoping that they can't. Like, they may show and tell Omni, and then... But if they don't have anything to do... Alright, so I'm going to drop this fucking worm in. And hopefully they just... I mean, they spent all their blue lands, so they probably don't have any cantrips or anything. They drew... Oh, I guess they don't need blue mana to play cantrips, because it's fucking omniscience. But hopefully they just can't cantrip into a kill here. And I can... Got a 2-turn clock, you know? They shuffled off the ponder, so... Haha. Alright, gonna go to combat. I hope this is how I win this game. That'd be something special. Down to 9. And Zurin Orb. I don't think I want either of those. What I really want is a Lich. That's not a Lich. I play the land, I can't play the land. Oh, I wanted to play my Lotus Petal, but if I'd played the Petal, I would have had 6 permanents, so I could... Well, I wouldn't have been able to survive an Emrakul attack. Okay. Actually, hold on a sec. Yeah, so see, if I'd played the Petal here, which I meant to do, I would have been able to keep my Autochthon Worm through an Emrakul attack, gain life with the Nourishing Shoal to survive the Emrakul attack, and then crack back. But as it is, they top decked the kill and I lost. So, how do you beat this stupid deck? These cards. I don't care about anything else. Probably gonna cut a land and maybe a Preordain and an Orb, or maybe a Petal. Just a little bit of everything. Hell yeah, 4 viewers watching me shit it up with Nourishing Shoal in the practice room. That's very nearly a fucking all-time high. This is a turn 1. So I'm definitely keeping that. And just fucking hoping they don't do anything. That's the fucking nut draw right there. Probably should have played Nefarious Lich, but it doesn't really matter much. Alright, and hopefully... Yeah, baby. Alright. Let's fucking do that again. Cards left. Okay, one more time. Just draw the whole fucking deck. Alright, so... Drew Sickening Dreams, which is the card I need. And I drew plenty of mana, so they should be dead now. I do want to... Let me see here. Lose life equal to your life total. You don't lose the game for every zero life. If you gain when you're dealt damage, sacrifice that many non-token. Okay, so I theoretically can play a Thoughtseize, but this is fine. Are there duresses in this deck? I don't think so. Another Dark Writ. Pretty sure I can play a Thoughtseize without dying somehow. So... because it's just losing life. I'm not... Yeah, so nothing good up there. And now... gonna fucking give him the blades. Discard X cards. So I'm not gonna discard my Flusterstorms, just in case. Not that I mean, I know it's in their hand, but I played the last second Lotus Petal so that I would... X is currently 12. This is the real shit. Hell yeah, 5 viewers. That's tying the record. X is 20. Done. Boom. Alright. So that's not going to happen again. That was a little too good to be true. Huh. I guess this hand's fine. Missing one of my combo pieces and some mana, but it's got interaction and cantrip, so I could get there. I think... Ooh, Zenithswarm. I think I'm just going to run out of the Zenithswarm. That'll eat a force if they have it. And they didn't have anything. So... unless they go like Ancient Tomb, Show and Tell, Omniscience, Emrakul, and I die, I'll be in an okay spot. And it looks like that's not happening. So hopefully now the Thoughtseize will be able to snag something worthwhile. This looks like it's probably mono blue Omnitel. I guessed blue black before, but it looks like it's mono blue. Another Thoughtseize is good. Alright, so we'll go to combat. Fucking get in there with a Zenithswarm. Okay. And then... oh, I'm in the blocker space here. There we go. Now I can Thoughtseize. Force, Impulse, Intuition. I think I want to take the Intuition. And then Preordain. Because the Force doesn't matter since I have a Zenithswarm. Huh. I get... well, I kind of want both of those. Like... No, I'm gonna find a ritual or something eventually, right? What's going on here? This is the old match. Get out of here. Can you fucking close out of that? Oh no, this is my current match. Yeah, I'm gonna bottom both of those. Get a little gutsy. Because really, I just want to find a ritual, probably. And I'm still looking for the worm to go with the Nourishing Shoal. Oh, down to 2 viewers. Guess nobody wants to watch fucking Nourishing Lich. You're all cowards. There's an ancient tomb. That's kind of a bad sign. But I suppose I still have another Thoughtseize, so could be worse. Horse, show and tell, Emrakul. Yeah, I guess I take the show and tell. Then I'll ponder. Shoal, swarm, petal, nope. Shuffle that. Ritual, yeah. Alright, so we're getting closer. Ponder, alright. Obviously, if this ponder finds a show and tell, I might be in a little trouble. Although I guess I could just cast the Lich. They didn't shuffle the ponder, so it's probably show and tell, and hopefully just Emrakul. I think it should just be Emrakul. Yeah. So I'm gonna put in the Lich, and then hopefully next turn I can brainstorm into the worm. Okay. So I'm going to see 4 new cards. Lake of the Dead. That doesn't really do much for me. So get that trigger. It didn't block. Oh no, it's still not the blocking. It must have to. It must block that, right? It didn't block. Well, okay. I'm going to brainstorm. No Lich, but I did draw the Polluted Delta. That's good. Then let me see my more cards with the second shoal here. What the fuck? Why can't I not crack this Delta? Oh, because I'm at 0 life. Alright, so I guess I only get to see 1 new card off this brainstorm. Forgot I was at 0 life. Figures it had to be that fucking thing. Yeah, alright, I'm dead. Well, it was close. So you got another half an hour or so. Time to play a different jerk-off deck. Actually, let me go look at the queues here. I hate jumping into queues if there's nobody else waiting. Like, I'll jump into one if one person's waiting, but you can wait forever if somebody is, you know, if you're the only one there, if you're the only one waiting. Why am I getting this fucking notification about a group call? I don't want to return to the group call. Yeah, there we go. Just fucking sitting here waiting. That new magic card that showed up. It's called Bedevil. Bedevil. Not quite the not quite the translation I was expecting. Da, ba, da, da, da. Well, maybe I'm not playing any more Magic. Maybe I'm just done. Maybe, fortunately, there's plenty of people waiting for modern games. Oh, and of course the other one started now too. I won the die roll. We'll play first. There. That's a YOLO hand. That's a keep. Boy, double queuing is hard. My brain, I can't do this. Okay. I literally can't fucking focus on like more than one thing at a time. Okay, that's decent. Just need to draw into some more mana. Okay. An LED is really what I need here, though. I suppose another Dark Ritual is probably good enough. Hey. Don't tell me you're going to counter that. Jerking my dick, making fucking goblins. There's the empty lines. Bada bing, bada boom. Not many decks. What can beat that? Down to one fucking viewer. Hell yeah. Driving people away. That's what I'm all about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I bet I could get rid of that last viewer if I just fucking talked like this for the rest of the fucking night. Alright. I'm just gonna submit because I don't know what they're fucking playing. Because they just conceded before I could see anything. I need to go flush out my fucking holes. Huh. Yeah, mulligan that. Mulligan that. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Keep the shit out of that. That's a fucking abysmal hand. Alright. Game 3. Now that I kind of know what they're doing. They played a blue deck anyway. Gonna cut the Street Wraiths for the Cabal Therapies. I don't really like Xanad Swarm that much. Probably should just get it out of my sideboard. Because like you don't win many games by casting Xanadu Storm. You win many games by just fucking having it. So I think I can beat one counterspell here. But not on that spell. Interesting. Actually, maybe I can still go off here. Because I can YOLO spoils for another Rite of Flame. And even though it probably kills me... Actually, LED is good enough. I don't need to go for the Rite of Flame. I'll just go for Lion's Eye Diamond. Has a lot less chance of killing me. And it didn't, so that's good. And this is just fucking Lethal Storm. Do you have 2 Force of Wills? Make black. Alright. That'll fucking show them. Alright. Nope. Got fucked. Alright. I am a Doomsday stream, so I'm gonna play Doomsday. I got time for probably one more shitty practice match. I win the roll. This hand's good. So, with this hand, I'm going to get Underground Sea and Preordain and try and set up a turn 2 kill. Take that second land. Tundra, that's no good. That's not a card I want to see. Bloodstained Mire. I guess I'll Brainstorm here. That's pretty good though. I'd probably just go for it, to be perfectly honest. Like, if I can Thoughtseize here, and they just don't have anything, Path to Exile is interesting. I think I'm supposed to take a Snapcaster here. Path isn't going to do all that much. And then I go Petal, Ritual, LED, Contract, crack the LED for red, and just hope I fucking hit. And I didn't. Alright, that's the good shit. That is the good shit. Fortunately, that hand doesn't do all that much, although I guess Snapcasters are a clock, so all the more reason to take one of them. Another Thoughtseize. Brainstorm here. Doomsday. So the plan has now changed. I am going to be trying to go off with Past in Flames next turn. So, duress here. Sure, brainstorm. Unless they find more than one counterspell off this. Or it should be okay. I mean, it's still kind of a long shot. Like, doesn't matter much what I take. They could AK a Force of Will back to the top of their deck, so whatever. I'm YOLOing it here. Just hoping they don't have it. I guess they have to crack that fetch, so they can't have actually hit anything on top of their deck effectively. Like, they have to get lucky now and draw the Force of Will. Oh, I suppose they dropped 2 cards. I shouldn't have taken the AK. That was my mistake. I mean, they still have to get lucky and draw Force of Will in 2 cards, but that was my mistake. Alright, so now I'm going to grab the Piff. Maybe I should have just drawn empty, but oh, okay. They just conceded. Fine by me. I didn't want to just submit. I wanted to make changes here. Assuming I'm playing against Miracles. Cut that. Cut some Doomsdays. Am I cutting all my Doomsdays? I think I'm cutting all my Doomsdays. And the Conjurer's Bauble, since I'm cutting all my Doomsdays. So Doomsdays kind of suck against Miracles, like full-blown Miracles. I don't really like them that much. I think a better plan is playing like a value game where you use your draw force for a little bit of value. You make small empty the warrants to fight through their counter spells, and just kind of keep the pressure up and like grind them out. Basically, Doomsday doesn't really play into that grind them out plan very well. So if I drew like say a Lotus Petal here, I would just make goblins on turn 1, even though it only 6 goblins. 6 goblins against Miracles is potentially lethal if they never find. I didn't draw it, so I'm just gonna hold up the brainstorm here. Hell yeah, 1 viewer. Is that you, Caleb? You sticking with it? You fucking waiting for me to get the blades? Waiting for me to whip out my dick? Alright, I'm gonna brainstorm here. Because I want this to have a chance to resolve. That's kind of sucky. I mean, they don't know what the top of their deck is, so I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Actually, maybe they know what the top of the deck is. I don't know. Vault. Okay. So, ponder, predict. I'm in an interesting spot here. I probably want to take the Jace. Ponder will let them set up with the counterbalance, though. Actually, maybe I am supposed to take the Ponder. I don't have any more lands, although I know the Volk's on top. I'm going to take the Jace. I'm going to brainstorm. Since I know the counterbalance won't counter it. So if they want to counter it, they're going to have to, spend a counterspell on it. More rituals. Good draws, good draws. Alright. So I'm going to go like this, I think. And so, hopefully, next turn, it won't flip a 1. I mean, they probably ponder. So now that I have ponders and predicts and stuff, I'm in a little bit of a weird spot. I do have the kind of hand that can potentially power through a counterbalance, though. I doubt this is going to resolve. Spell Pierce, okay. Kind of expected that. There may have been some reason for me to Burning Wish right then. Now they don't know what the top of their deck is anymore, right? I know they still have Spell Pierce and a and a Force of Will in hand. Force, okay. I'm kind of assuming this gets pierced. Predict, okay, yeah, they want to. Do I just empty now and make goblins? I don't think so. I think I go for fucking the Cabal Ritual. I doubt they have a 2 on top. What are the chances? Island, okay. Will the Cabal Rite get countered? No. So now I think the correct play is definitely to cast the Empty. Because I'll be able to get a little bit of if they don't have Fluster, I'll be able to get a little bit of mana down. Or a little bit of threats down, and then I can follow it up with the Tendrils and put them on like a 1-turn clock. I wonder if this is going to be another like AK or something. Revealing a click, sure, I don't care about click. Gonna Spell Pierce one or something? Predict, okay. Keep putting that Storm up, because that'll just make the Tendrils worse when it comes. So now I don't have to worry about Fluster, at least. Might see a Force on one of the copies. Nope. Okay. And then the Tendrils. Which, even if the original copy gets countered, the Storm copies won't. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. I need to go now, so to my one viewer left, thanks for watching. Steve, thanks for fucking spamming my chat. I'm looking at the log here, and it's like a billion. Fucking the Great Southern Buzzkill. You know, the Great Southern Buzzkill used to stream Four Color Loam and was decent at it, but he's never done it in the past, like, 3 months. I think it's because he got part of his intestine cut out. So yeah, that's it for me. Fucking bye-bye now.